Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to ZFX. These are Dapes, and today I'm going to be showing you a trade that I sent out sometime on the 9th of September. Oh, sorry, 22nd of September on EURJPY. We're looking to trade this pair off of this other blocks here at the time. So yeah, let's get it. So here we have EURJPY, that's the Euro Yen. I also checked the indexes at the time and they were both weakening. So pretty stable at the time anyways to find trades. On the daily bias, we had we have a bullish order flow, we have a bullish market, right? So we want to go into the lower time frame and see what is happening. So here, what do we have? We have the highest point here, right? This has been our highest point, and we've been our lowest point. I like marking out my chart very fast, sorry. So if we want to go into detail, we want to be talking about how we had a build of liquidity here. The market came, changed this character here, swept this liquidity, and then we had this high being reading this low, causing a change of character. And we have this low taking out this high, causing another change of character to the upside, and blah blah blah. But now we see that market is making a series of what? This is a high, this is a lower high, or lower low. Sorry, this is a lower high. Well, relatively, we have this kind of breaking out here, lower low. What do we have again? We have relatively equal highs. Okay, so this high is still valid, same as here, though I don't like using the wick. I don't like using the wick of the candle as my confirmation. I like a body close, right? So relatively, we have the market ranging from this point to sort of like this point right here. And okay, let's quickly put our replay button somewhere around where we took that trade off of. I can't really remember, but I hope that's it. So what do we see? Now this could also be the market building up liquidity on a higher time frame to maybe sweep it to the upside and then take it down, or sweep to the low side and then continue price to break this level, right? It's tricky because you can see that there's this point right here. There's this point right here up until this area this time, right? So you want to be looking for where this price was rated, and it was rated at this level. So when this low was rated, that was where this place now became a point of interest for me, because now where was the supply zone that rated, or where was the zone, the other block that rated this low right here? So it was looking from somewhere from this high to this low. Though don't forget I also have this this area of fair value gap seated pretty here, and then we'll have this other block here. So there's a lot of liquidity resting in everything here, but our focus is mainly from this level to this level. It doesn't mean that we're not looking at the fact that price can actually break above here, because if the price is going to break above here, I'll be looking to look for a position on the way up, right? But since we've seen the market respecting this level here, I think this is what retail traders may also call resistance level, right? Since it's respecting this level here, and then we have the break of structure to this side, then we now know that the market is going to shift aggressively, possibly to the downside. So what do I see here now? So I look at this range that's from this this high point. Let me just keep this candle burning here. All right, so this new low right here. Yep, so this is smart money for dummies, just to make it look easy, right? Yep, so I don't need to look at all these other many labels. I'm just interested in this point. Now at this point, what do I see? Because don't forget that this is the high, or this level that took out this major point here, right? not this one, not this. Take your eyes off of this. So you can see there are several other blocks that one could actually maybe try to take a trade off of from this level up until here. That's one other block. And if you look carefully, you see that the body failed to close above before price started pushing to the downside, right? But yeah, I didn't take my trade from this zone. What else can I see? Also, we see also this liquidity, right? This is like trend line liquidity building up here, or liquidity building up in form of trend lines, like so. And then we see that the price has come and swept everything. And if you look internally here, if we're just going to, I think this was a low that put in this high and then taking out here. So from this level to this level, you'll be looking for areas of liquidity resting here that price likely reacted from and kept going down. It doesn't stop price from actually retesting this other block, right? So wait, give me like a minute. Let me see something around here. I want to see if I possibly have entered into this trade from this other block. So now we have this other block here. And me, I always look for my major confluences to entering. It's mostly a change of character. So we had this high, and then this was the low, putting this high. We had this tap, tap, tap. So one could arguably label here as a change of character. Okay, one. Let's look again. This is under low. This is another arguably. Just don't count them with me, okay? But this could be another change of character, leaving this whole area as, because why we see this fair value gap resting from here to this, from this low to this high, from this low to this high, and then you see that the market tested it here, and what happened? Price came all the way down here, and yeah, I think price came back here, tested this level. You can see that there was from this level here now this low put in this high that broke this level. Now we're looking at this from an an internal range structure. Okay, so I didn't take any of all these trades I'm showing you. I'm just looking at what could actually play out here. And you see this whole place now could be, because we're looking from this high to this low. So probably price is reacting from this other block here, because you see that there's this fair value gap here, and price tested it, dropped down, went up, swept liquidity, resting on this place in form of equal highs that is sitting here, came all the way down. What can we see again now? Yeah, if we're building it gradually, we want to like see our break off or change of character happen somewhere around here again, right? So we're looking for our price wants to return to this level and then test it. So let me just take that right here. I hope you are following. Sorry guys, this is my first breakdown of any smart money trade I took anyways. So yeah, bear with me. And we also have this low here, this beautiful low. Yep. So let's look at it from, let me breathe and look at it again. Now we have low, lower high. We have a lower low here. And from my Discord that I sent out, I was looking at two other blocks likely first, because I must see my change of character before I get in. So we have this and this. Yep. So what do we see? Let's go 3. Just speed this up a bit. Okay. Also, yeah, from this 4-hour time frame, we can see that this was the last low here, and it broke at this point, right? What point did it break here? It broke somewhere around here. Okay. Okay. Broke somewhere around here. So from this high, now that's a change of character there, right? So I'll be looking for a lowest point from this high, right? And where would that be? and then map out my, since it has already broken this level already, I'll now be looking to map out supply zones that cause that change of character. This is one here because it leaves this beautiful fair value gap. You can see that most of them are mitigated. There's this one at the top right here. Oops. There's this one right here. We have this one right here. I like this kind because it's overlapping into this smaller time zone, time frame. Then let's see. Okay, now see how price tapped into this fair value. This is our other block, the smaller one. Let's go smaller time frame and see what happened there. Okay, now price tapped into it, came all the way down. So probably if you took a trade here and it went down, I think it would have gone down at least. How do they calculate this from this area? For those who just placed their buy orders, is it 30 pips, 34 pips? Yeah, you probably would have moved your stop loss from this high to break even, right? So you'd have either taken out 30 pips or you would have been stopped out here. Now what do we see here? Price puts in a break of structure since the character must have changed somewhere around here. Change of character here, and all this can also be forms of liquidity to be taken, which was taken, causing a break of structure here, and then putting in this new high. So yep, this is another block that is sniped into. And if you were among the traders that like to put your stop, which is actually very nice because I mean it's just a strategy. That means your stop loss will be resting here, and then your take profit will be the low of this. That's this candle here, I guess. Here, yeah. So that would have been 1:2.3. So yeah, probably would have taken out your. Probably I made a lot of profit even up if you can wait all the way up to this. I mean, because if we're actually going to target, you should be looking to target this low right here or this one. But here is also fair. Why? Because I mean, you can see that there's this area of liquidity to be filled here. Of imbalance, right? So you could just target maybe 50%. And I mean, but what happened when I saw that the market was heading here? It was, I think we had news. So if we check Forex Factory, I think we had news on that day. That was 22nd now. We had news. Yep, can you see it? Yep, you see it. We had a very high news. So I saw the market going upwards, but I was scared because I can literally put a sell order, of which I don't. But and then what happens? I can be in a position now and probably it's dropping like this, and then what happens? It tries to sweep liquidity here because what I noticed something on 4-hour candle. I noticed this wick right here. Then I noticed this as well coming up, and my mind also told me that it could actually just hit this, take me in. No, I can actually just get into the market here, and what happened? It takes me out here by testing into this liquidity, this fair value gap, and what happens? Come back all the way down, but by then I would have hit my stop loss, right? So I felt like it was safer to wait for the news to play out, and that was actually amazing, anyways, because I mean it's all about being patient. So after the news played out, what happened? Price ran immediately back to filling this imbalance. So let's take out this trade. For those of you who took this trade here, I didn't. Kudos to you. I think that was the at least that's one of our other block that it reacted to. Oops, sorry. All right, so yeah, I did not get into this trade at this point. What I was looking for, what I was comparing with the 4-hour time frame. See, we also have this happening here. See this. So I'm not thinking about getting into this market on a buy, because I see that it's the momentum is bullish, but the sentiment is changing to bearish, because now I'm not seeing the full candles closing above. I'm seeing it respecting this other block. Now, this is what I want you to understand. I see that price has already come to mitigate this imbalance right here, right? So there's an imbalance resting here. I'm sure you can see this. I'm going to take out some of all these things now. They are too much. Yeah. So we can see this imbalance resting here. Let's fill it with green. Okay. So when I saw that the effect of the news and all that, how price tapped into it and came back down and closed here, I already knew that price may likely not come back here again, since it already filled here. And if we draw our fib from this high point here, even if we're using this relatively, we're already up at 50%, and this is the best order block that I can see within this 50% zone, which is somewhere around our premium either ways. Okay, so I'm seeing how price actually come. I can actually take a trade off of this 60 or anywhere around here, based on the major confluences that I will see as majorly change of character followed by break of structure. So yeah, I was not inclined to actually take a trade again off of this other block. Okay, let's see what's happening there with that. Let's go to 50-minute time frame. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, sorry guys, I think something happened to my system. I just tripped off. Sorry about that. Well, I think I was talking about my entry. Yeah, so we saw that market pierced into this this our major order block right here. Okay, and then beautifully came down and closed here. Next 4 hour, next 4 hour, next 4 hour, next 4 hour. So I was looking for something that could easily give me an indication that the market is maybe going to target some form of liquidity resting here, or take some liquidity resting here and then target one below, since we can see that this 4 hour order block here, that's this one right here, it's like it's respected to a very great extent. And then don't forget that we have this break of structure here. So for me, I'm anticipating this market, this price to actually come all the way down. Even if it's not going to come down to take out this low, we have this zone here, or the demand zone here. I'll see that price has tapped into. And if we go to if we go to, what time frame was that? Was it 3 hour? Yeah, okay. So personally for me, I was also looking at this area here. I know that the price has come to like feel it a bit, but I was also looking at this area as also a form of liquidity to target, coupled with the fact that it's resting on this relatively equal lows. Okay, so many confluences. One can also see it like this and forming a change of character here, and market going to go and tap into this area to continue going up. So there are just so many reasons why the market was looking to come down, and I just needed to get into it. So I what time frame was that I used? I think it was a 3 minutes time frame, because I took 2 trades. The first one hit my break even. So yeah, so I was looking at this build up here as liquidity, all this build up here. liquidity to take. And what happened? Which now validates, because now we have this stats, we have this area. Let me just use this as a line. We have this area that was broken, causing us to have this area of demand here. Okay. So have this area of demand here. Why do we have this demand area? This supply area, sorry. We have this other block here. Why? Because we broke this low here, causing like a change of character. We have liquidity resting here, forms of equal highs. We have this liquidity taking, and then you can see that price actually tapped into our trade. I'm trying to get my exact entry. Okay. Yep. Now, if you look at this area here, so that price was making a series of higher highs, and once we had this, it tapped into our other block nicely, right? Tap, expected it to come here and break this low. Once it didn't, instead of putting this low, broke it. What happened? Tested here, broke it comfortably, and what left this fair value gap. So I was thinking that if it gets into here again, I'll just go in straight up. Like if you tap into this area, I just go into the trade. Oh, well, I'm sure you can guess what I did here. I couldn't get it to tap into that place, so I opened my trade right here at this point. But don't worry, I actually hit a break even. Yeah, so when the market did this, I was so happy. But yeah, let's keep watching. Yeah, so it stopped me out. I didn't make any profit on that trade, but I was still looking, since we are still within this other block. So I was still looking for a possible reversal, because don't forget, this is the other block we are looking at here, not this one. This is where I just entered, so I can get a sniper entry. This is our other block. So what did I do? I also noticed let's go to smaller time frames. I can actually see too clearly. Yeah, I noticed this high to this low. Then what do we have again? We have another break of structure there. Then we had this break of structure here, putting in this low, right? And then what do we have? A change of character here. So for me, I don't want to miss the entry, because I can see that it's already making what retail traders say a head down shoulder pattern, because those confluences also still work, but it only makes sense when you're adding them up to enter a trade. I took this trade from somewhere around here. I took this trade from somewhere around here. Why? Because I was looking at this small area here, this candle here, because there's a fair value gap here, and this is the other block that caused this break of structure. So I was not going to risk price coming back to tap into this other block. But if we actually to follow the normal smart money way, when we have this change in character followed by break of structure, or even relatively a change of character, you want to map out that zone that caused the change of character, which is this ideally. That's here, right? So you want to put your sell from this point here. And then if you are looking for precision trading, if you want to be so precise, you're looking for precision trading, then you want to be targeting this level here, which is the top of the origin of your order block right here, right? Then you have to target the low, which is here. Okay, so it can be your TP1. Yeah, then let's zoom out a bit. So yeah, as at this time when price broke the structure, my trade, I tapped into my trade here, and yeah, that's what happened. I moved my TP anyways. I moved my TP. My TP was, hold on, let's go to a bigger time frame, because you have to target the low. My TP was right here. My TP was here. That was this low here. My TP was this low right here. Yeah, okay. So this is real time now. But what happened? It didn't hit my TP, so I had to get out of the trade. And let's even look at what it's doing right now. I think this price is still going to come all the way down here anyways, because I think I see this point as liquidity, and I see if we go internally a bit, I see that there's more room to the downside, at least to tap into this area and then pull all the way back up. But for now, I'm out of this trade, and yep, that's about EURJPY. And just if you are wondering, yeah, I did take the trade. That's EURJPY 357, so September. So guys, this is my first ever video breaking down analysis, so I'm a little bit rusty, and take it easy. And yeah, also we have a Discord channel, so if you're looking to join our Discord, where I send trades like this all the time, and also that you can also send trades, because I mean it's all about everybody mapping the market. So if you are looking to join our Discord there, send me a message on IG, and in the meantime, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.